Ну что, ребята, начнем третью серию. Во второй мы разговаривали очень долго с вот этим нацистом. Он там рассказывал всякую хрень про расы, тип А, тип Б, С, Д и так далее. В общем, была очень динамическая серия. Надеюсь, это будет скучнее. Я так понимаю, надо усвоить расовую теорию. Ну, как это усвоение проходит, хрен его знает. Ну да ладно, пока не будем заморачиваться. Я думаю, нам надо вернуться к трупу.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You
Ну,
here to fuck with
приперлись.
us. Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. The fight. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking. Cops and stripe rights of people. Rights of workers to have gainful employment.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and
Засланный кулачок, походу.
almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Might be time. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work. Right to work. Maybe you should ask them. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Так, я тоже хочу попасть в порт.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about murder.
Совсем не знаешь про убийство.
They'd do anything to stay alive.
Какой-то подозрительный типок.
Right to work. It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring back.
Постараемся побыстрее диалоги проматывать, потому что по 40 минут разговаривать с одним человеком, но это никакие ворота не лезет. Кстати, там нас ворота ждут.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity.
Let us.
Что такое забастовка?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work.
Он от работодателя, походу.
There's
Казачок.
something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks
Вон
vaguely
они.
mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Какая-то у него одежда неправильная.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate
Он
interests.
отстаивает только одно право — право работать.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work,
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
you think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy.
Чего именно вы здесь добиваетесь?
We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gate. Main gate's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Короче, кто-то устроил забастовку, а этот типу говорит, что нахрен надо эти забастовки, давайте ребашить.
Yeah? That giant up there on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position.
Поэтому они не нападают на этого
I don't know how the Union has a
расиста.
trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers. Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. What's it to you? Big mess caused by Union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people. We're all
За
workers,
право
right?
людей сражаются.
Just stick
Смотри-ка,
together.
за право
The eminent
работать.
domain, jamrock, backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territory. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
У тебя нет никаких советов насчет того, как половчей двинуть мужику по роже? Скажем, здорового такого расового теоретика, который охраняет кнопку.
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Ладно, пожалуй, пойду. Опять мы в какие-то дебри заходим.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with weight. It is a seal of Royalist era Revachol. The back end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are a book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the lost city of
Затерянный город пигмеев.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Сучка. Толстый расист, дальнобойщик. В хорошем состоянии, да.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Estache Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stars Ryko.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The gym's community protested the trial.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word. People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that. 4 years for murder in Reunion.
Воссоединение.
The perps were
Что это
remorseful.
такое?
They're sorry, knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbour are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Угу.
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated.
Надо рассмотреть тело.
Yes, detective? Okay, I'm not going to honor kill anyone over this. But I've seen it blue and white. It's much better that way.
Ладно. Пойдемте рассматривать тело. Ты мне ничего нового не скажешь, да?
Looking for something?
Пошел. Засранец. Так, тут типок, здесь типок. Одни типки вокруг. Ладно, не будем заморачиваться. Пойдем смотреть тело. О! Надо найти пакет, сдать бутылки и купить бухла. В Советском Союзе все так делают.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
О! Ну-ка.
No, these tracks are not
Не
interesting
судьба.
at all.
Надо
Let
было
the street
сохраниться.
sweeper just sweep.
Ладно. Сохраняемся. Так, кстати, я с воротами еще хотел
You
поговорить.
see a set of tire cop habit. This isn't case related, you think. Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Мгм. Ну, пацан. Что тут пацан делает? Надо этого типа мелкого заставить труп снять. Полюбак. Мгм. Как туда попасть, хер его знает. Ну давай. Расскажи мне что-нибудь.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this
Уродливый ребенок. Ты кто такой, а? Ты чё, бля? На райончике тут права качаешь, да? Ну-ка.
The dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the... The kid is obviously high.
О, наркоша еще, блядь.
fuck, pig? Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the light!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Ну-ка.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using. Pure.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking end.
Fast. This kid has got street smarts.
Alright, entertain.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Мгм.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Ебет за Ревашоль. Ебет за Мазду.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put... Help! Pig's got...
Help! He's got the...
Everyone can hear. You need to...
Everybody, please!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Надо вызвать к его здравому смыслу.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend. Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno! No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat...
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Убийцы.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Так, ладно. Успокоили пацана.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Да уж.
Peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper. You don't know where I come from. You just Kuno's bottom bitch.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click.
Mm.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno. I don't know. Some fucking.
Да, диалогов здесь полно. Чё этот Кунон, блядь? Куна. Мозги трахает,
Mess
блядь.
or I don't know. Some other place.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a...
Найт
Why you
Сити
gotta
не
be riding
существует.
Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been?
Don't tell him that, Kuno.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's...
lame.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
Это белая проверка, ее можно будет выбрать снова.
The fuck about it? You're testing.
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her.
Угу.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds. Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah, the kingdom of... Yeah, whatever.
Ладно.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Че, давай, удачи, Куну. Что тут еще есть? О, бабло. Копай, копай.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Так, понятно. Быстро сохранение не работает. Чуть не вышли. Уходим. Сохраняемся. И доебываемся до лужи опять.
There are several footprints in them. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Это
Isn't
тот,
this
блядь,
something an industrial worker would wear?
расист.
Noted.
Ну-ка. Что за нахуй? Так. Загружаемся. Не. Что с видом? Какой-то тьма
There are
вокруг
several
какая-то.
footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Ну-ка быстро,
Anywhere
блядь.
from maybe more than 12.
Вот так, нахуй.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
46-й, нихуя себе.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number
44-й тоже нихуево.
Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 40. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46.
Это чё у них, блядь, за ноги такие? 46-й размер.
The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
200 килограмм. По-любому тут нацист.
And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however.
Угу.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? $200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon to be
Труп
dead
тащил,
man.
блядь.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future... A woman? Or a kid? Okay, how do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe.
Да,
for the lift.
кстати.
The accelerator is on the right.
Ну, ногу постоянно, если на автомате.
We should
Мгм.
keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Так, нам нужно держать ухо. Да, вполне разумно.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The
Заморозились
commotion
следы.
here could have taken place a week ago.
Тьфу, блядь. Эй, ты. Мудила.
Yes? Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritize...
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions.
Короче, с ним тоже еще 40 минут надо болтать. О, сохранились.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Ладно. Пойдем доебемся до коробки. Ну-ка, коробка. Бабло. Магнит. Угу. Так. Ну-ка. Тут что, блядь, за хуйня творится? Почему все темное стало?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against, and glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute.
Короче, я уже понял. Bыстрое сохранение. Теперь доебаться.
Inconspicuous pile
И
of the roofing because there's a
успех.
secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Ебать там, блядь. Ядерный взрыв, блядь.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Ну давайте проверим, хули. Ну-ка быстро. Так. Ну что в этом сарае есть? Бабло есть? Так. Ты ебать. Когда это мы попиздили, блядь. Шам
Looks like
попиздила.
someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Эквилибристика.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They are bound to have information for us. I thought it was... Or it could be that we are just exploring. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Да. Нахуй. Давай лучше коробку разъебем. Эквилибристика не наша. Но мы еще очки не распределили. Посмотрим, что мы будем еще делать. Так, стоять. Что за хуйня? Похую. Так, стоять. Че еще? Доебаться до чего? Открытка. Ну-ка. Доебаться до открытки. Где открытка? Мать вашу. Ну-ка. О, блядь, красавчик. Ебическая сила. Так. Где, мать ее, открытка? Предметы. Ну-ка. Ладно. Кстати, еще караоке надо попить. Или попить. Так я все это время мог подняться через эту хуетень. Хвать, блядь. Стоять, блядь. Мозги не ебать, блядь. Ну-ка. Так. Доебаться. Доебаться. Еще доебаться.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much. Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, but that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Так. То получается, мы можем и так проникнуть в порт, да? Доебаться. Бабло. Люблю бабло. Ну-ка. До чего доебаться еще? Ну-ка, пошли. Так, значит, как-то можно попасть в порт. Ладно, пошли. Быстрее пошли, блядь. Топай, сучка. Сучка Куна. Куна.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught.
Да ебать, я же пизданусь, нахуй. Иди лучше в эту дверь. Мозги мне не трах-трах. Угу. Значит, чтобы пробраться на завод, нужен эквилибристика. Бабло. Люблю бабло. Ладно. Никак, да? Хуёво. Иди, блядь. Мозги мне не ебика. Ладно. Ну-ка. Хуй. Так, здесь делать нехуй. Уёбываем нахуй, блядь. Давай быстрее, тыкайся. Так. Ну и уёбываем отсюда тогда. Что за туман войны, блядь? Че, он слеп, что ли, блядь? Заебал, нахуй. Слепошара, нахуй. Эй, доебаться. Стоять. Быстро. Доебаться.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for...
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me.
You don't be traumatizing her.
Чё, сука?
I'll die before I squeal. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of her face. You got done. Talk.
So it's a girl. Interesting.
Угу. Так,
I'll
да
die
ебаться
before
до
I
нее.
squeal. Murder was the case they gave me.
Да ты
I'll die
заебал,
before I
нахуй.
squeal. You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Пошла нахуй. Хватит. Нихуя. Давай, давай, мозги ебай. Ходи, ходи. Что за, блядь, туман войны, нахуй? Тут же было все чисто. Так. По-моему, мне надо там зрение подлечить. Фу, блядь. Ладно. Сохраним. Посмотрим, что у нас тут. Уже 6. Логика. Интеллект. Риторика. Драма. Как это вообще работает? Да, сила воли не помешала бы. Кукловод. Эквилибристика. Вот это мне надо, чтобы доебаться до моего плаща. А надо ли этот плащ, хер его знает. Но нам ничего не стоит проверить. Да? Ладно. Ну, в общем, я перемотаю, как бы я добрался до плаща. 28, блядь, ебать. Ну-ка. Сохранять игру. Теперь.
No, 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 no. As you leap in the air, a chill breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Ну-ка, хватит, блядь. Вон нахуй. А где он? Ну-ка, блядь. Напялить, блядь. Ну ебать. Нео, блядь. Пиздец. Красавчик, хули. Ну-ка, пошли доебемся. Да, ну на этом, наверное, закончим серию. Так скажем. Всего хорошего, парни.